1st, and I know you're saying, girl, where have you been? What have you been doing? I've been trying to survive around here, I guess is what I'll say. The struggle has been real. So it seemed like when January came in and we came back to school after break, seemed like things just went full speed ahead, no stopping. But anyway, this is the first part of this week's vlog, and it may be the only part of this week's vlog. Just depends on how things go tomorrow. And I know tomorrow we have an honors assembly where we're honoring our second quarter students for A honor roll, AB honor roll, citizenship, kind of a bug award, and that's given to students that has made some big gains or something like that. And I want to say something else. Oh, students that did very well. No, students that made 100 on their EQT test. And did I say perfect attendance? And perfect attendance may be that other one. So that assembly is in the morning. It shouldn't take no more than about 45 minutes, and that's split into 2 different sessions. So we'll do K through 2, and then we'll do 3 through 5. I think it's after us. So that's in the morning, so I'm not sure what I'm going to get a chance to do tomorrow. But this afternoon I have a meeting the second half of the day. So my meeting starts, I think, around 11:30. I'll go to lunch from 11 o'clock to 11:30, and that meeting starts at 11:30. So that is a PLT meeting, and in that meeting we're discussing vocabulary strategies. So I had to do either a lesson or game on vocabulary, and I think I showed you the game that I chose to do. So the game I chose to do is a math vocabulary game, and the students had to choose from a word bank of about 13 words, a lot of math vocabulary that we've talked about so far this school year. So they had to choose 9 of those words to put in their bingo, on their bingo card. Just 9 of those, any 9 they could have chosen. And what I did was called out the definition, and if one of their 9 words was the word that matched my definition, they covered it with their bingo chip. And of course you could bingo across, down, diagonally, and whoever bingos first got a little prize. It was just a little treat. So that's what I'm taking with me. I'm going to take a video. I did have a little student to record it. I don't think it turned out too well, but I'm taking what I have, and I have to take a copy of the bingo card. So I have all the bingo cards that my students made, and well, I actually made it. They just wrote the words in what I made. So I'm taking that to my meeting with me this afternoon, and we're going to share those among the group, among my colleagues, and discuss those. I guess some kind of maybe critical critique or something. But so that's this afternoon. But what I jumped on to tell you about was how things have been going in my classroom, besides me being on the struggle bus. We're trying to get all of that vocabulary in and all of that reading in. So I told you we were doing Wonders, we're doing iReady, and I need to be doing Sadler. And yeah, I hadn't done it yet. And yeah, I hope I'm going to do it soon. So, but anyway, the kids came in this morning, and the only thing they got a chance to do this morning was their bell ringer. And I extended that bell ringer. They had a couple of questions. They had a couple of sentences where they were correcting the sentence. Now, correcting those sentences has gotten just a little bit more challenging. It's not just the beginning letter. It's not just the punctuation mark. There are some words that are spelled wrong in it, and sometimes it's the wrong word. So those 2 sentences have just got a little bit more challenging for them, but I think they can do it. Then also they had, I don't know, they had another kind of sentence. Then they had some math, and I'll go ahead and tell you what we've been working on in math. We've been doing adding 3 add-ins. We're still doing missing add-ins. I've been doing 2-digit addition and subtraction without regrouping. I keep putting that on their bell ringer. It's just a little refresher. And I've been asking them to come up with the 3 digits that the sum is a certain number. Like I've asked them to come up with 3 digits that you can add together, and the sum equals 16. So they've been doing some of those. They can come up with 2 digits, and I give them the third, but it still has to equal like 19. I've been giving them some of those as well. So for math, we're doing basically just kind of focusing on adding 3 add-ins, missing add-ins, and then I've been throwing in some refreshers from first and second quarter. For wonders this week, what are we doing in wonders this week? Hold on, let me get it. Oh, I know. Here it is right here. Oh yeah, for wonders this week, we've been doing the double O is in book and look words. And of course it also could be spelled with the U, but we've been focusing on the double O's. And I'm going to do an opinion writing about the past or present. Would you rather live in the past or the present? And we're going to talk about some reasons for that. We've been identifying key details in reading, and for grammar, we're doing contractions. We've done contractions before, but we're still doing contractions, or we're doing more contractions. And is that it for reading? They're spelling words, or words like book and look and cook. Those words, they're high frequency words, are after, every, by, soon, work, and I can't see that other one. So we've been doing that. I've been throwing in an iReady lesson here and there. So far this week I've done just 2 little short lessons, but we've been doing iReady lessons as well. We did one that was comparing and contrasting, and I think we compared long ago to, you know, present and now, which was last week's wonders lesson, but it's also our social studies lesson. So in social studies, we're talking about you know, past and present. It could be past and present technology, it could be past and present school, things of that nature. And in science, we've been doing sound, energy, and light energy. We've done some cut and paste sorting, sound and light energy activities. What am I missing? So I did reading, did a little grammar, talked about what we're doing in math, talked about what we're doing in social studies and science, talked about my meeting I'm going to, talked about the struggle of trying to get all of that in and pull small groups. So what it looks like I've been doing, for some strange reason, when my kids log on for iReady and they log out, up at the top it has them logged in like 3 and 4 times. So I have to make sure that that student is logged out before my other student gets out. So I'll end up going to the computer and checking that and making sure they're on right, and then I'll tell, you know, a certain group to meet me at the carpet or meet me at the table, and I'll go ahead and get that quick lesson in, and then I have to run back and put some other students on the computer. But everything is going well. I'm really excited about iReady. I like iReady, and I like it, I think, mostly because it meets my students where they are, where they need the most help. Sometimes where I can't challenge my higher students, I think iReady will give them just a little boost and challenge them more so than I can right now. Now I have some students, my high students, that I try and challenge with some second grade activities, but I have at least a couple of students I think that could even do some third grade work in here, and they've been awesome. So this January has been a whirlwind as it relates to the classroom. I'm trying to do some self-care because you know I've been sick since school started. So I've been trying to boost my immune system so that I'm not sick anymore, and I've been just trying to go to bed early. I've been getting up early and doing some self-care things. I'll get up and I'll journal, I'll pray, and I'll exercise, and I'll get a cup of tea and read and things like that. So just trying to take better care of me, because I'm not sure if you know or not, but I did a video of my cancer story. This time last year I was going through radiation treatments. I had wrapped up my chemo treatments. So this time last year I was going through radiation treatments. So my body, I think, immune system is just still slightly compromised, but that's why I'm keeping my head covered, because I'm used to having hair on here and up here and don't have too much, but it's growing back, and so I just think I just need to cover up. So I just jumped on just to update you on what's going on in my classroom. Our weather has been...
Is your room cold or warm?
It's cold.
Gotcha, thank you.
Okay. That was late in front office, wondered if my room is cold or warm. So it's cold. So that's what I was saying. It's a little cold here. As a matter of fact, you know, we don't get a lot of cold weather, but it's cold for what we get. And of course, like always, it doesn't last long. So I think by the weekend, by Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday at that, and let's not talk about the Saints not being in the Super Bowl. It's supposed to be up to 70 degrees. So, and I think the first Mardi Gras parade starts on Saturday. Last week we had the Senior Bowl, and Senior Bowl players were in town. I think the North Side won after the South winning maybe 2 or 3 years in a row. But I hope this video finds you doing well. I hope you're having an incredible day. Continue to have an incredible week. I'll check in with you later if I can, and if not, if you have not liked, shared, subscribed, click your notification bell, commented, please do so. And until next time, infinity hugs and kisses. Bye guys.